Hello, everyone. There are citizens who are breaking down the budget one after the other, and the findings in the budget are absolutely mind-boggling. And it's unbelievable the audacity, the kind of stealing that is going on. If the stealing, they have horns and wings because it's not ordinary stealing. The kind of audacious stealing that is going on, the kind of things that are being added into the budget that has been added to the 2025 budget, like I said earlier, is actually mind-boggling. And one of the things I want to remind us as I go on with this video is that the National Assembly is key. State houses of assembly they are key. For me, I want us to focus on the National Assembly because if we want to take on the state houses of assembly, they are so plenty too much. Imagine we have the right kind of people. You will not have all this kind of budget being passed anyhow. There's no fiscal control. There's fiscal rascality going on in Nigeria currently. You see this particular one, Fin Plant Kalu Aja on X, who is an economist, took his time to study to study the 2025 budget, and some of the things that he has brought out is crazy. There is some that I heard even before. I was like, eh? There was one they said that which ministry, a particular ministry was buying, vaginal wash for hundreds of millions. As in, what's your business with vaginal wash? Crazy. This one, a Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, is spending 100 million to train hairdressers in the 2025 federal budget. Hairdressers, train hairdressers. How is that the business of the Ministry of Agriculture? How is that the business of Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security? Some of the projects that you see some ministry building classes here, doing this here, doing that. They don't street lights everywhere. 200 and something million naira. That's what they are using to do street lights now. And so Kalu Aja said, no typo, no coordination, no planning. An accountant signed this. An accountant did with our money. Meanwhile, we are here shouting, we will not do politics. We will not do politics. We won't do politics. Politics is doing us. We say we will not do politics. Let me go to his handle proper, because there were even some that I saw earlier. I just look at them. I just passed to. Then now you're seeing more and more and more of them. 2025 budget, Ministry of Transportation is said 240 million on grinding machine. What is the business of Ministry of Education and grinding machine? Who are you buying this grinding machine for? Nobody. Conduit pipe. Hey! And then someone was saying, when you hear they smuggled items into the budget, this is what they mean. I'm 90% sure this was done by NAS people, not necessarily the ministry. But then again, I'm of age to know that I cannot trust any MD of the Nigerian government. The INEC thwarted the will of the Nigerian people by turning IREV in the middle of what would have been perfect election in our history. May Nigerians heal their land. This person said. Another one said, I took a month to go through the budget and I understood why the strong gun laws in Nigeria, why we have strong gun laws in Nigeria. That's all I can say. It's terrible. What you see, the audacity. If we had competent senators, they're going to go through this one after the other and remove them. And they're not going to be adding their own, because most likely, must say it was them they added. Remember, they say how many trillion were added, by the Nigerian, by them. Then you have Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation to put in 4 billion naira on stadiums. No typo, no coordination, no planning. Minister of Sports, I'm shouting Minister also. Minister of Science and Technology. They are not the ones talking about, stadium. Someone will come out to say something like whether it is not late to rescue, it is a budget, it doesn't have to be disbursed. The president is not responsible for checking the accuracy and the authenticity of the budget. Really? It's not? Oh Lord, what shall we have? There's an illegitimate president, so of course they will make him to abdicate responsibility. And Kalu Aja is asking, the president who signed the budget is not responsible. Okay, who is responsible? Olumide, Ateta, Peter. You know, we joke that Moffat will come out and defend this because we ignorantly assume that no one will defend this. I stress, ignorantly. Hey, there's a whole lot more going on. What? What? Hey. Now you understand why they are borrowing. They understand the budget is dead on arrival. This particular one says, he said, also another, okay, yeah, that's one of the training of hairdressers. Like he said, I spent the weekend looking at the approved 2025 federal budget, a complete mess. I'm being polite. Everywhere you look, it's solar street light, inverter, classroom repairs, then cash grants to constituent. I saw ministries building roads, classroom palaces. No imagination. You will see 200 million to buy keke. See project duplicated. For instance, renovation and furnishing of artist hostels in Abuja for the Ministry of Arts and Culture is duplicated 6 times. Same amount, same budget code. The Secretary of the Government of the Federation budget reads like a Father Christmas list. The bulk of constituency projects are in the Secretary of Federal Government budget. A few examples: 800 million for honorarium and sitting allowance, 150 million for supply and furnishing of royal fathers' homes in Gombe, uncountable amounts for food items, uncountable solar projects. There is no coordination, no strategy. It's just individual earmarks insertions to spend. I give you another example. He said, Ministry of Foreign Affairs is spending 300 million on provision of relief items and capacity development for IDPs in the Northeast. He asked the question I want to ask. Why is the foreign ministry spending money to take care of IDPs inside Nigeria? Will that not be the area or responsibility of the Internal Ministry of Humanitarian Ministry? It's the cash grant budget item that scares me. Just so you understand, there are insertions, some to the amount of 300 million, where a legislator is saying he wants federal funds to share as grants. So what is Humanitarian Ministry doing? The only reason a senator will ask to be given 300 million naira as grant but not earmarked to the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs is because a grant needs less accountability. It's not a road. Senator can give out 10 million, peck out 290 million and call it a day. That's why you see luxury homes everywhere with Rolls Royce, yet zero consumption at household level. Oh, I forgot. He will give 1 million to Indie Twitter to abuse anyone that asks questions. Your suffering is locally manufactured, not imported. Abeg, I rest my case here.